In our last lesson, we found out how we can change the voice quality of LMMS's instruments, what we call parameters. All the changes we have made so far have been permanent, but there may be times we want to make changes that are temporary for a few measures of our song. For this, we can use a process called automation. Let's go back to our bass line. We've switched it back to LB302. For this measure, we want the filter cutoff to change over time, a very common effect used in a lot of electronic music compositions. Using the mouse, click on the parameter you want to change whilst holding the Control key on your computer keyboard and drag it over to the automation track. LMMS always generates an automation track by default. A new automation track will appear. For this effect, we want the cutoff to go up and then down over 4 measures. Firstly, we'll resize the automation track so that is 4 measures long. We'll also need to make our bass line 4 measures long. Double-click on the automation track to draw in the automation. We'll draw it so that the cutoff goes up and then back down. There are lots of ways we can draw our automation lines when in the automation window. These can be selected from the icons above. By default, automation is set to discrete progression. This means going up in blocked values. However, we can also set the automation to a linear progression. This means going up in a continuous incline, or cubic hermite, going up in a curve. For our example, discrete progression works fine. Once you've done this, return to the song editor and press play to hear the written automation. Notice how the cutoff filter parameter on LM302 now moves while the composition plays.